one of the more deafening rumors, I should say, among scouts is there is a growing belief that Beckett Sennecke, we talked a little bit about this last week, there's a growing belief that Beckett Sennecke is not only going to be a top 10 pick, but there is a chance that he is going to push in that 6, 7, 8 range, which is going to really kind of shake things up a little bit. It moves players around. It moves some of those defensemen around as well. But what I continue to hear about Sennecke is that teams love the fact that he's still growing and that he's been able to maintain a higher level of skill. They feel like he's figuring out how to use the frame that he has, and he'll continue to get stronger. He is also had that tremendous second half of the season. And I know that there's been a lot of people that said, Callum Ritchie was the guy that really drove everything. I think that most teams feel like Sennecke had every bit to do with his success in that second half of the season and every bit to do with Oshawa's success in that half of the season. And coming out of the combine, the Sennecke love was legitimately higher than it was going into it. And I think teams had a chance to meet with him, had a chance to learn more about his maturation, the different things that he's doing, how he's growing into that frame. Keep in mind, this is a guy that when he was drafted into the OHL, he was 5'11", and now he's close to 6'3". And so teams are very, very intrigued by this player. And, I was talking to some teams that are a little bit behind where they think Sennecke is going to go. And they've kind of already given up hope that he's going to be available to them anywhere after 10. And the belief is that, Utah could potentially be a destination for him. Ottawa could potentially be a destination for him, and with that in mind, that kind of changes things in terms of what's going to be left for the next group of players. But I think Sennecke has firmly entrenched himself into the upper tier of this draft, and NHL teams are looking at him very closely.